Usually, when you drop like $4 grand on a piece of new tech, you expect it to do absolutely everything. You want the companion apps, the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, voice control to work.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we are entirely conditioned as consumers to believe that a premium price tag equals maximum connectivity.
Right. But today's deep dive flips that completely. We're looking at a highly detailed product page from HDTV Supply, and it's for this device called the Wolfpack Secure 18x2 4K HDMI Matrix Switch.
Which is basically a heavy-duty traffic cop, right? It
Yeah.
routes dozens of secure video feeds to different monitors.
Exactly. And the mission for you today is to explore what ultimate military-grade hardware security actually looks like in the AV world.
Yeah.
Like, why would a buyer willingly spend $4,000 on a device that intentionally lacks standard modern features?
Yeah, because the price tag here isn't for what the device has. It is, well, it's for what it meticulously guarantees it doesn't have.
Okay, let's unpack this. Looking at the spec sheet, they are essentially bragging about missing tech.
Oh, they definitely are.
I mean, this Matrix switch completely eliminates Wi-Fi. It has no apps. There are 0 RS232 ports.
And those are normally used in AV for, basic serial communication and remote control.
Right. And it doesn't even use standard TT6 cabling for networking.
Yeah.
It feels a bit like, I don't know, paying top dollar for a modern smartphone that can only make landline calls.
That is a great analogy, but you have to remember the context here. In hyper-secure environments, places like military bases, intelligence facilities, or highly classified corporate data centers, connectivity equals vulnerability.
Because every network port or wireless signal is a potential open window for a bad actor.
Precisely. True security requires physical isolation, also known as being air-gapped, and the hardware enforces that isolation. Like, this Wolfpack switch uses a non-reprogrammable ROM.
Wait, so the system's core memory is permanently physically burned in at the factory?
Yes, exactly. Even if a hacker somehow, got a cable into this thing, they literally cannot overwrite the software. The hardware itself just won't accept it.
Wow. So a bad software update or remote code injection is physically impossible.
Completely impossible. And they also list physical anti-tamper switches and HTTP 2.3 signal encryption.
Okay, so how do those anti-tamper switches work?
They act like physical tripwires inside the casing. If someone tries to pry the box open to mess with the internal boards, the system reacts immediately to protect the data.
That is wild. And the HTTP 2.3 encryption?
That ensures the video signal itself is heavily encrypted during transmission. So if someone intercepted the video cables, they would just see scrambled static.
So ultimately, the only way to route the video is by physically standing in front of the machine and pressing the secure front panel buttons.
Right, you have to physically be there. There's no remote backdoor.
Okay, I get the isolation, but that creates a massive logistical nightmare, doesn't it? I mean, hardware eventually fails.
It always does, yeah.
If an HDMI port fries itself, you can't just remotely diagnose it. And you
Yeah.
certainly aren't going to FedEx a classified piece of military equipment back to the manufacturer for a warranty repair.
Oh, definitely not. Especially since the spec sheet points out that the cabinet is actually sealed with secure screws.
Right. So here's where it gets really interesting. How do they solve that?
Their solution to maintaining secure infrastructure without breaking protocol relies on individual one-port HDMI slide-in cards.
Ah, so the entire backplane is modular.
Exactly. If a specific input or output loses its signal, the operator just unscrews that single faulty card, pulls it out, and slides in a spare.
Wait, do they have to shut the whole thing down to do that?
No, that's the best part. They do it while the rest of the classified equipment is still happily running. The entire system is hot pluggable.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the core chassis never has to leave the secure facility, and you don't even have to power down the rack.
That is like changing the tires on a car while you're still driving down the highway at 60 miles an hour.
That's exactly what it's like. It's a great visual.
You just pull out the bad module and slide the new one in, and the video feed on the other secure screens never even flickers. The secure perimeter is never breached.
Which is paramount when dealing with critical 247 intelligence feeds. The reliability is built directly into the physical design rather than being outsourced to some cloud diagnostic tool.
You know, when you look at it that way, this device completely flips our modern assumptions.
It really does.
We think premium means having a companion app and seamless cloud features. But sometimes, absolute, uncompromising isolation is the ultimate luxury feature.
I think it forces a reevaluation of what we actually value in our technology. True peace of mind often means stripping away the very conveniences we usually pay extra for.
Absolutely. And it leaves you with this to chew on. If the world's most critical high-end infrastructure is actively spending thousands of dollars to remove wireless connectivity and software control just to remain secure, what does that say about the invisible vulnerabilities of all those convenient smart devices we so eagerly connect to our own home networks?